Anna Eleanor Roosevelt. Anna Eleanor Roosevelt was born in New York City on October 11, 1884. Her father was Elliot Roosevelt and her mother was Anna Hall. After her parents' death, Eleanor went to live with her grandmother, Mrs. Valentine G. Hall, in Tivoli, New York. She was educated by private tutors until the age of 15, when she was sent to Allenswood, a school of girls in England. At the age of 18, Eleanor returned to New York with a fresh sense of confidence in herself and her abilities. She became involved in social service work, joined the Junior League, and taught at the Rivington Street Settlement House. On March 17, she married her fifth cousin, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. They became parents of six children, namely Anna Eleanor, James, Franklin Delano Jr., Elliot, Franklin Jr., and John. She became active in the American Red Cross and in volunteer work in Navy Hospital. She participated in the League of Women Voters, joined the Women's Trade Union League, and worked for the Women's Division of the New York State Democratic Committee. She helped establish Valkel Industries, a non-profit furniture factory in Hyde Park, New York, and taught at the Todd Hunter School, a private girls' school in New York City. Stop.
3.
The adopting of human rights. I have come this evening to talk with you. One of the greatest one of the greatest issues of our time. That is the preservation of human rights. I have chosen to discuss here in France, at the Sorbonne, because here in this soil, the roots of human freedom have long ago struck deep, and here they have been richly nourished. It was here the Declaration of Human Rights was proclaimed, and the great slogan of French Revolution, liberty, equality, fraternity, fired the imagination of men. I have chosen to discuss this issue in Europe because these have been the scene of the greatest historic battles between freedom and tyranny. I have chosen to discuss it in the early days of General Assembly because the issue of human liberty is decisive for the settlement of the standing political differences and for the future of the United Nations. The decisive importance of this issue was fully recognized by the founders of the United Nations at San Francisco. Concern for the preservation and promotion of human rights and fundamental freedom stands at the heart of United Nations. It is the Charter is distinguished by its preoccupation with the rights and welfare of individual men and women. The United Nations has made it clear that it intends to uphold human rights and to protect the dignity of the human personality. In the preamble to the Charter, the keynote is set when it declares, "We, the people of the United Nations, determine to affirm faith in fundamental human rights, in the dignity and worth of human person, in the equal rights of men and women and nations large and small, and to promote social progress and better standard of life and larger freedom." This reflects the basic premise of the Charter that the peace and security of mankind are dependent on mutual respect for the rights and freedom of all. One of the purposes of United Nations is declared in Article 1 to be to achieve international cooperation in solving international problems of an economic, social, cultural, or humanitarian character, and in promoting and encouraging respect for human rights and for fundamental freedom for all, without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. This thought is repeated at several points, and notably Article 55 and 56. The members pledged themselves to take joint separate action in cooperation with the United Nations for the promotion of universal respect for and observance of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. The Human Rights Commission was given as its first and most important task the preparation of International Bureau of Rights. The General Assembly, which opened its third session here in Paris a few days ago, had before it the first fruit of Commission's labor in this task, that is, the International Declaration of Human Rights. The declaration was finally completed after March during the last session of Human Rights Commission in Europe in the spring of 1948. The Economic and Social Council has sent it without recommendation to the General Assembly together with other documents transmitted by Human Rights.